Some very good cricket on offer. Here is Kalimullah, the first ball. Starts off with a wide delivery, more like a warm-up delivery, isn't it? And the umpire is also... There was a sound and it goes the finger. Chandimal has a very, very short stay.
Not really starting the way that he wanted to. Definitely wide outside the off stump. Flashing. Getting a thin edge. Caught behind. What a wonderful start for Oman. The bowler wins.
Fayaz Bhatt was initially absorbed in the appeal and he gets another. This time it's the left-hander Kamindu.
Clearly that was a Yorker. Beautifully bowled Yorker. Completely took Mendes by surprise. 2 of 2.
Sri Lanka losing the second in no time. The score stagnates at 7. Another batsman back in the pavilion. Mendes is trudging back to the pavilion. He isn't walking. First ball duck. It's never easy to go back to the same dressing room after that.
Clearly it's important for all the fielders to chip in.
Flew off the edge. Fayaz will not get there. First boundary for Avishka. Was in the air for a brief moment, but it's pierced in the gap as well.
How spectacular would have been if that...
now. The bit of mending work was required to do on the scorecard, and that was done by Fernando. That's only got height, no distance. Will be taken. The third wicket that Oman was searching for has come by.
I would actually call it a very irresponsible shot, to be honest with you. We were just talking about trying to build the innings. And yes, the shot might have been there. But then he just didn't time it at all. You know, it was a very easy catch. Yes, a little bit popping out, but then poor shot. Very poor, her name.
Now this time again, more runs coming in. The ball is trickling, teasing, and then reaching.
He's gone for the big shot. First ball and clears the fence with ease. Yes, the trend of going for the first ball big hit continues.
That was
moved on to 45 in excellent time, just 43 deliveries. That's going only one way. Over the fence, 50 comes up in style for Avishka Fernando. What an innings when it mattered the most. The scoreboard read a miserable story. But thereafter, Fernando and Shanaka have batted freely. They put the pressure on Oman. Courtesy shots of this kind. Kavarelli will have too much to do if he has to get there in time. Boundary.
Width on offer.
Clear part of the over. It sets the tone nicely. What do you think this delivery is going to be? It's also set the battle up nicely. This could be trouble. No, it's trouble for the fielder in the deep, because now Sandeep God hasn't been his best on the field today. It's the second time.
Not only dropped a catch.
Incredible. And all for Cricket World Cup. T20 World Cup, that's around the corner. Well, that's another easy shot that he's just smashed away for 6. There's a sense of ease when this batsman bats. Trust me, cricket is not that easy. Batting lesser. Sure. Shanaka launches a missile, and that'll sail over in no time. The assault has begun.
What a beautiful shot. Once again, match shot.
Papare will burst into action if one of those is followed up by a big shot again. That's taken the shoulder, but is also travelling. 6 it is. 2 sixes back to back.
140 looks a much... Really augurs well for him, and extremely happy for him that he has been able to build this innings beautifully. And follows up with another 6. Yes, it is. 22 of this over.
A slow ball Yorker which has been picked up and posted over long on. Magical hit.
It pretty much, went way back.
Fayaz's answer to the previous shot would be another slower delivery which has been hit even further. 6 more.
Raining. We had a cyclone a couple of days back.
Becomes shot finally. Is the flick on then? He's gone with a straight bat and he's gone for a very safe area. Will finish with a boundary. Will finish with his hand lifted up, his bat lifted up for a 50. Fantastic finish for Sri Lanka as they reach 162. Then a magnificent partnership ensuring that they get a flourish towards the end as well. Kashyap Kumar Prajapati and Jatinder Singh will be the openers today. Realize Jatinder Singh is even more dangerous when there isn't a daunting target. There was something on the bat as it went into the keeper's gloves and thudded. And that's enough to send the first batsman back to the pavilion. Wickets column ticks, runs doesn't for Oman.
Kashyap Prajapati will have to take that long walk back. He swayed back, wanted to play it over the wicketkeeper's head, but didn't get enough connection. Just a faint little edge, just enough to get that wicket. They're playing, that's because of the catch that was dropped.
Driven like an arrow. Such is his precision of going straight down the ground. 4 collected.
I'm glad that
against Sri Lanka, who are on top at the moment, 10 for 1. Yes, the celebrations are on. The batsman can still stand his ground. No, now he cannot. Up goes the finger. Subdued celebrations then. Villiers is trudging back.
almost like an action replay of sorts of the previous shot that he tried to play. A simple catch. And that's it. That is it. The big man goes. Jatinder Singh will have to take that long walk back. His favourite shot has been the cause of his undoing. He's been trying to play that shot time and again, unsuccessfully. And this time, the shot says enough. I'm not going to be played now.
Lahiru Kumara has the last laugh. Almost expected Jatinder Singh to move away, offer that shot. Fantastic catch. They gave him Al-Amarat in to do so, and he's already picked up a wicket. Zishan's not in control. This could be catching practice. Yes, it is. Oman have lost their skipper for a paltry 9. And this doesn't augur well for the scorecard. 4th wicket down for 23.
This was the last delivery of the over. All Zishan had to do was just tap it around. Let Lahiru go, but instead he'll have to take that long walk back. Oman in absolute shatters. 4 wickets down. Zishan Maqsood 9 of 7.
And those are the two areas definitely they have to go to the drawing board.
Slower one picked up well, and that will go and teasingly meet the boundary. That's a 4.
A much needed boundary.
Is good. Stepping down, up in the air. And despite that valiant effort, the ball will meet the boundary for a 4.
Top shot. Much needed boundary. Very well played. At all.
This is what we wanted. This is what he wanted to hit. And he's cleared the fence by a mile. A maximum coming in from the willow of Ayan. He didn't have to step out.
That huge heave will find the fielder. Yes, catching has been excellent today from Sri Lanka, and I think that's the difference between the two sides for now.
For that shot, he had to hardly move. He was just positioned for that. And a simple catch. Unfortunately, for Ayan, he has to head back to the pavilion. just after the break, losing his cool and giving away his wicket. Fifth wicket gone for 54.
Since you're speaking about changing rules or what you would want to change, he's gone through with a glorious shot. And the commentary box is the best seat in the house to view the ball trickle away for 4.
Absolutely. First time the ball has come to our side.
Can they handle 16 per over on a regular basis for 4 overs? That's from the sweetest spot of the bat.
That's exactly what we need. Brilliant shot for 6. This is exactly what we need and what we were saying, that, capitalize on the opportunity that.
Top order not firing has been a common sight. We'll start with a boundary. Much needed boundary.
Shot on the leg, beautifully pulled for 4.
The best bowler has been belted for a boundary first ball.
How good a pickup shot is that? What a lovely shot.
Is Nadeem going to be Shanaka? Well, this is cheesy, this is cheeky. 4 runs and the lights come on as well.
This is probably the right time for the lights to come on, because Sandeep is really lighting for the last 5 overs to be,
Fire gone. There was something as it went past. Yet another batsman who has nicked it straight to the keeper.
The problem with that shot was he was not sure, he was in 2 minds. First he thought, I'll go for a pull, then he backed off, and then at the last minute probably just faintly, edged the ball to the wicket-keeper. Very unfortunate. 6th wicket gone.
6.
Really feel the game's quickly slipping away from Oman. There's got to be a big over. Well, that can be a start. That could be the first of many more to come from Naseem.
A boundary there. 69 of 25.
Was a star. His brother is also the #1 badminton player. Oh, that's gone many a mile. This is the hit that Naseem was looking for.
Well, he is impressed with that shot, Chamika. There's a little smile on his face because he saw it too.
Okay, invitation accepted, says Nadeem. Don't provide me pace. I'll provide the power and placement. 6 all the way. Dasun Shanaka, welcome to bowling. Nice and low. Gets it from the middle of the bat. That's drawn wings as it goes. 6 all the way.
Maximums flowing in. The 15th 6 of the match. And mind you,
more often than not in this over, it's going to be a little tough up against Lahiru Kumara. That's the first. It's got height, no distance. Will land safely. No, the fielder does get to it but doesn't cling on.
these are difficult ones. These are absolutely difficult ones. They go
Wind here. Naseem Khushi, take a bow. There's one thing called style and you are the synonym.
Beautiful shot there. I would want to watch this on replay 20 times. He knew what he...
Be the comeback ball for Nadeem. He's generated the edge, Lahiru. He's saying all in a day's play. He's not really celebrating. That's the end of Nadeem, who was under pressure.
He was literally swinging at everything that was coming in his range, or even outside his range. And this time, getting that faint outside edge into the gloves of the wicketkeeper. Nadeem will walk back. Kaleem comes in. Wide outside the off-stump kind of delivery. He bowled it into his body and got punished. Maximum coming in. Chamika did well in the first couple of deliveries, keeping it away from the arc of Naseem. Again, a wide, slowish delivery and a wicket. That is it. So Naseem will have to walk back as the last wicket that fell on the very last delivery of this game. And Oman concedes this game to a well-performing Sri Lanka.
Thoroughly professional from Sri Lanka on the field. They looked at 160 odd and said, we'll make it look like 180. Tight bowling, wickets at the right time, never let Oman get going. And in the end, comfortably finish with Oman 20 odd away from victory. Gave it all, but didn't get the result that he wanted. Naseem, no elevation, an easy catch.